Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the Western region for the launch of the MPP 2024 manifesto. We thank the party leadership for choosing our region to host this auspicious event. Along with the people of Ghana, we are excited to witness this outdooring of the new patriotic manifesto, which will offer bold solutions to tackle the challenges we face as a country. Media, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the Western region for the launch of the MPP 2024 manifesto. We thank the party leadership for choosing our region to host this auspicious event. Along with the people of Ghana, we are excited to witness this outdooring of the new patriotic manifesto.
Okay, Yanku, thanks to the technical department, Oma Restore. Yes, Oma Restore in term. Thanks to the former president. When I say thanks to the former president, you see, I'm a former president and I don't know yet. Facebook, your friend, the man with presidential height. No, I don't know height, no. I need your mama, the opposite. It's not making thanks to the former president, no. Eti, say not make no. Era of President Mahama, what take a decision SIC? What take a decision are we no? Yes, but transition be take place. Na those agencies ni na yabo ni dia oba ni yoko nyina no. Esan say nyina ye buomu ade. But different ideologies no. MPP akọ ama NDC aba no. O se me hu NDC fo a ana MPP fo a na wo mo kwa o mba be hia NDC fo na eba mu no. Na o mo exchange documents nya za. Eti yenu yaba Holy Star dia yentumi. What has changed? To the extent that board no or mandate, listen no. The then board no go no. Anna aman that mandate no. Eti watama semana court. Say court. What the interlocutory injunction 1 added to the newly appointed managing director no yemfa to so say on timi mo ne ho asafo hino ba bia nka say ono exercise boss esan say board no aman mandate enti mess Holy Star do ayen to me uyo ba patapa mo wa e kama ma chema hu to me nye ne nka say chema hu to me wa patapa numero forest me boa se na chama hu tumi de patapatu ebubu numero forest gu ye no wo yo ba ana yentumi din no se we na hu tumi eye singular ena yentumi adan plural twikasa hu tumi ne chese wo ebia sabiga hu tumi sabiga yentumi me de na kame ho eti hu tumi eye singular and I get to me a plural. It will no bad person what any dino. Would to me, me 2 and 2. It would to me to yang. But mess a cool no mess tate because there's nothing now. Ana ba bia no wa obekosa tokoya ko a obedi nkonim. Na chese one president mama na pesa twemanso ana meboa. And yet the current MD now and between Mansu. And the appointor. And a person on the Manson. And a certain president gave you your appointment letter. Now who corner appointment letter free to be house by no. Now when him say a time like this will come on. Wọ́n so wọ́n mo obi aba. Ana yɛ boy size di ma ho. Ya mo size yɛn fa ma ho. Na tie NDC for ne tie. Me be bo kwam na penyo makin video bi di amam. Kwam na penyo makin say NDC MPP for bi ti wono mo a abanse say no. Se se omu nyina so omu NDC for. Nyame ne mi ka wo. Wono bo kwam na penyo makin say wono no a board chairman. ECG. No I say encrophobia what is say omu MPP for amafo kwa contest pen. Now regime no se say woman so woman MPP ni hwe ye no mo yande isi for no de he nipo ho adwiri ni papa ne ho adwiri no tie kwam na penyo maken.
Something that is happening at ECG where I was a board chairman. Yes. The acting MD that we put there, David Asamoah, I'm told reliably that he's now telling the new government he's an NDC, so they should maintain him. I laughed my head off. I said, hey, Yasipani. Is that so? This is a man who was all over the place, chasing us here and there for him to be made an acting MD. And then there's another guy called Moses Okle.
You picked up this information?
Yeah, probably informed. And there's another guy, Moses Okle. He was the acting director of finance. The board took a decision. Somebody was first in an interview. The person got his director of finance appointment, and he and the acting MD have teamed up to say that the minister has told them not to release the gentleman's appointment letter, as if it was a recruitment. And this Moses Okle is also going around claiming that he's an NDC. When the same person was in my office saying that he was once upon a time an MPP parliamentary aspirant. And so this kind of when government changes, you see the true colors of people. And I heard it. I said, really? Anyway,
what do you have to say to them?
Well, if about something that is happening at ECG, where I was a board chairman.
Yes.
The acting MD that we put there, David Asamoah, I'm told reliably that he's now telling the new government he's an NDC, so they should maintain him. I laughed my head off. I said, hey, Yasipani.
Is that so?
This is a man who was all over the place, chasing us here and there for him to be made an acting MD. And then there's another guy called Moses Okle.
You picked up this information?
Yeah, probably informed. And there's another guy, Moses Okle. He was the acting director of finance. The board took a decision. Somebody was first in an interview. The person got his director of finance appointment, and he and the acting MD have teamed up to say that the minister has told them not to release the gentleman's appointment letter, as if it was a recruitment. And this Moses Okle is also going around claiming that he's an NDC. When the same person was in my office saying that he was once upon a time an MPP parliamentary aspirant. And so this kind of when government changes, you see the true colors of people. And I heard it. I said, really? Anyway,
what do you have to say to them?
Well, if they cannot be, I don't know whether political.
Me pacho Kwame na Penyo Makin. The number 88 on air captain. Agenda 88. Hey. Sir, Brother Kufa start agenda 88 too. And sign a agenda 111. 81st 88 no. And a 2 year elections no. Agenda 88 on the captain. Next year we tie your meeting next meeting 111. 111. Yes. Now just say and also be 211. Eti Kwame na Penyo Makin e kasa no. Wose na oye board chairman EC nya ose na oye. Encrophobia ohoro ma ban sesan no. San crofo no ni Pampaso mo MPP for. baako kura be catch and say oh na oye MPP parliamentary aspirant and na yeso mo na me dem NDC ni o me NDC ni o ma di ma hwe ya ma fo be kwakọ print fake cars e de go mbotom wakokotu a branch bi oh me branch ma wa hanom na eguso ama bebre be ye card no because obi no all time obe kwakọ verify from the NDC system ni say akwa we oye party member na onye party member eti ne kwam na penyoma kenka no sane mandodo na ACC ewo other agencies no most of the Akufo-Addo appointees have said to themselves say they want to deceive the NDC government, which I know enye jumadiye eti amanfo are going around begging Crawford yekoko pacho mame me NDC ni me NDC ni me NDC ni me NDC ni but they are not NDC. Because appointment me wa aye political. There's nothing you can do. When your recruitment aye ye eno akaso ye penipa eti afa no ye a party ana party biba. When your appointment a president no ene kita nensa as nensamwa obetimi de anti president ka say de MPP ni ba de ya ene ye nyina be ka so ene president na appoint. Because onu no kita that 2 minutes to appoint. What you say? Janko Parliament na etisala me kan ye no mo mu ni MPP fo na keka no a mo da so ti wono no a mo da so ti wono mo yes almost student trust fund bi student loan trust fund if manyan correct there will be sending message yes nipa no oda so pem ho I've been told say na to hye so eda so pem ho yes na to hye so eda so take decision a ewo hodom as ono kra wo common fund common fund administrator yes so that so ewo no office hodom a ogusu a wo ye adwuma
after see appointing new one
yes eti exactly eti na to hye so yes so wo ye adwuma ena ada appointees ni bi omoda so gum bebere minim say it will take time for sanema we nyina but ade bi ni bi hodom wa hwe yi a na one nya oniema ntentema na for this one akam I know sir I know sir manepe I know sir it will take time 100 days 120 days anyone no because one point head na e bia deputy beba na ekoko but one hwe na nkrofo be pachaw o me bayi we na dia ekombede no na dia de hey Akufo-Addo egurede go no nim se kombede yen Akufo-Addo egurede go no nim se kombede yen eti whoever what come as a coffee one kwade wanya kakra kodi yenya bia si yenya bi kofi anke samba enke asama what you say enke asama Ghana Standards Authority see was sumatise oda so tiwo what you say matise no so da so tiwo Ghana Standards Authority bi bacho bra Facebook Ransford Boakye agency bia obi akam obi an mo fa ne din ma me details na mo fa ma me akoba akoso so yate se wono so wakofa ban ka ene wakosesa number plate no ene ode akɔhye ne fie ono so MPP ni yesa ban ka ene waya yi no so details no hanom eti ano so beba eti mesre ye bebo president Mahama na agencies no ye hwachire nyina cause Akufo-Addo anwini radio gold ho se ogu adwuma kombede yen ya politically appointment a esese appointees ese omko no womonko appointees ese so omko no because still ano amanfo nya Alaji Sorogo ebeba hande Sorogo nya babi sheye na wotio na Alaji Sorogo ko Ghana Standards Authority kura boss a Alaji Sorogo experience kitani wonti nye Madi Jibril the technical man. Kika numbers, bobo numbers him. What I say, computer man on the num. The TB film na the other kika shem. Woman in a bianya babi shay. Now some people need travel. Why are they? Madi was so tea. What I mean, I may my dear. Why are they? Nipo gufye. Nipo gufye. Eti and Thursday. We expecting say yamra next week Monday no. Na some California your property me no. Me kama sam na ma kote wa bi ni me hwew nyese ma hura frio na me so me fa me ho adwen eti Ghana Standards Authority I've been told se boss no te ho na tohye eda so tohye ho ena omo aka nyina no eda so pem ho nom yenko parliament BBS your parliament na speaker gba be ni pacho tie me one of your number one supporters and I am me can be share adie bi sie time na sa impersonation ba was it the time ana impersonation that impersonation is your parliament no ne back time adwasafo de no ne back time impersonation some impersonation case be by up to date speaker Gbagben yente hwemfa ho yente hwemfa ho the then majority ye hunu say ono anya ono a ene the then minority ye hunu say adwasafo nya but ye nim adwasafo any video no pictures ye nim say na nya adwasafo cause adwasafo afono hwehwe bebreza no ne tin so sa and won so sa speaker tie ade bi eso parliament na saade na asi no one penny puma sibira ebekwa akwese parliament no sabi nipa bonfo bi akọ winning elections na owura ho no ma obetime adi nse hunu afa ne ho adi tie ade we asi o parliament no tie Speaker Gbagben, I am coming to your doorstep. Me pewasempa. Unimde. Oya politician or akokwa. Listen to that dishonorable member of parliament na samo kan no. Honorable Zaneto nejina ho. Wakasa. Then another MP shouted, "Daughter of Medra, sit down. Daughter of Medra, sit down." I'm not from person beka. Senkan pipi ni pa MP ne gina honom na ndisi ni ko kan sase mu kire na. Kebe tima trakruma. Senkan pipi ni ena ye frɛ ne ba anane nua bi sing. NDC ni bi akoka na asem se yi a ekebe tima trakruma. Now, sound voice ye be voice forensics ene ebi mu di ahye abuginapo ana enra mi usa abuginapo abetron e won Facebook say nyon no a but me be bo abuginapo voice akere e wo chamber mu ho no mo a etude mamidi kan mo daughter of Medra no me wi amebo the other one no I don't have evidence say ono a. Listen to me carefully. I don't have evidence. Say on one. But yaboni din amonwa be deny. Yes, another MPB so. Yes, say on one. Ono so say on one. Okay. Tie. E se hunu no kan ye no first. Or say evidence wo ho ne papa kum nipa asem o kan no na kwame na penyoma ketwa nani na ne buo fukura no ye nipa ne sei former Western Regional Chairman no Minister no. Yeah, no so tia penyoma kiachi. Ono so twanani. So Kobi ochirako. Ono so nimu nipa no. Na tie voice we. This is Honorable Abujina po. Tie ude tie voice ne voice forensics ene. Tie sa voice we dey had here.
In this house, and the distinguished minority leader is already spoken to it. Mr. Speaker, if he ever was to get the approval of this house, and the if is with emphasis, if he was to get approval of this house, I did pose a question to him about artificial intelligence, and it would be great if he developed the area of artificial intelligence.
Eti tiesa voice ni o. This is Honorable Abujina po. Tie nipa na oka daughter of Medra no tiesa voice no so biem. It's where part 1, watching the part 2, another voice was beba. The part 1 ye. Honorable, I don't have any evidence on our kind. But yep.
We have evidence, sir. It was said from the minority side.
Yes, I know the. Yes. Emma, Apenyomaki cross. Oh, Charlie.
Yes.
Apenyomaki was not happy.
Yes, so he knows the person. So why are they hiding the person?
Eti Speaker Babin.
Why?
Sure.
Why are they doing that?
Mayor very, very disappointed. Sir, if it in Nekopi Mochina, Nipa Odi Sanse Wuno, Yen Yen in the picture. Because impersonation by ye Jamanaka. Amafo kwako vetting keke so ya se o manager padie and a committee in crown say ya suspend on sentence. And no swaka. Then a colleague MP, a friend and yonko so a daughter of Medra. Ye bisa say January and sister papa kumnipa your evidence wo. Then speaker when you never call under your leadership. Me asemono we NDC ni neba beka. We MPP ni asem ba. I will say it as it is. Under your leadership, impersonation ebae ye. And this time we see. Me de besi anom. Honorable Amadu Sorogo hanom. Madi Jibril so el hanom. A minute ye ba sia.
Yes, I'm Jumadi ni Shasye. Mama hanya kum. Yadamwase. Say the Men Club of Ghana. Ya how ni nyina atwa. And hwehwe mo amodesha mensasa menkoye no. Ghana fo nya jatum. Se free na kwadie. Adu papa e po me agyina na so. And Zipman capsule. Panyai. Wo ga ti dene. Eno ni adura. Solak Herbal Clinic akofa ba. Amani pa nyina jatum.
Says of this house, I did pose a question to him about artificial intelligence, and it would be great if he developed the area of artificial intelligence, particularly as we have this war between the United States and the Republic of China. I believe that Ghana should also leverage our knowledge in the artificial intelligence space. But Mr. Speaker, again, with him, as my younger brother and somebody I know quite well, I will first of all advise him that, Mr. Speaker, I respectfully advise him that he should take a cue from the minority leader. Mr. Speaker, when you err, you apologize. When you are unfair to people, you apologize. Mr. Speaker, strong men apologize. Strong women apologize. Wise men apologize. Mr. Speaker, apology is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. And so when you are wrong, when you are unfair to people, you apologize. And Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Sam George, Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Sam George, I'm not too sure that anybody can take away some of his strengths. Articulate, eloquent, exhibit some knowledge in some areas and others. But I think he should also watch his temperament. Mr. Speaker, there is a perception that he is needlessly aggressive, controversial, combatant, and if I may say, an arrogant. Mr. Speaker, and we saw a bit of it at the vetting. And Mr. Speaker, I said it with all objectivity. I'm not taking a swipe at him. When I had the privilege of being nominated as a minister, Mr. Speaker, I had the rare privilege of being nominated at the age of 37. And I took a lot of advice from senior colleagues in this house. I took a lot of advice from statesmen in the country. And even all through my career as a minister, I sought a lot of
about something that is happening at ECG, where I was a butcher.
Yes.
The acting MD that we put there, David Asamoah, I'm told reliably that he's now telling the new government he's an NDC, so they should maintain him. I laughed my head off. I said, hey, Yasipani.
Is that so?
This is a man who was all over the place, chasing us here and there for him to be made an acting MD. And then there's another guy called Moses Oakley.
You picked up this information?
Yeah, reliably informed. And there's another guy, Moses Oakley. He was the acting director of finance. The board took a decision. Somebody was first in an interview. The person got his director of finance appointment, and he and the acting MD have teamed up to say that the minister has told them not to release the gentleman's appointment letter, as if it was a recruitment. And this Moses Oakley is also going around claiming that he's an NDC. When the same person was in my office saying that he was once upon a time an MPP parliamentary aspirant, I say this kind of when government changes, you see the true colors of people. And I heard it. I said, really? Anyway,
what do you have to say to them?
Well, if they cannot be, I don't know whether political hypocrisy is the right phrase, but I'm surprised at them. It tells you how people's greed and people's double standard can lead them into acting in a way to undermine the very principles they claim to believe in. Remember what Shakespeare said in Macbeth, when Macbeth murdered Duncan, and he expressed regrets for doing that. And at the tail end, Macbeth said, I have no spur to break the size of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other. So, if I look at what is the drama at ECB, that Moses Oakley today says is NDC, and he denies somebody.
For media and outreach. Chairman for media and outreach. And a National Communication Bureau. Me a senior communicator, and there's all winning that.
Now, National Communication Bureau, no say positions now. Say, member of the national. I know so a member of the National Communication Bureau.
Yes.
I know say every day, every week, be no call stations do not pa. But your MPship will not katabi aso. What I say, former lawmaker. Eternal supersede.
Sir, Nina supersede. Bayana man for fee say, we ya. MP adwuma we ne party no munya adwuma biom enti oso ma obi ehun se ntoaso no kra no hanye sam ketwa anya sade a masasa adwuma dey start enye from PDC time a ya be fa CD ara be fa PNDC abeka na hu etua ya jeje ni bibia, but I mean some of us were born to serve, enti no we are there say be serve.
Okay.
Enti nya dem kra
ala you say bibia boko de
Ayaboko sunya boko sir, because Forestry Commission yes in CBCC wo
Forestry Commission
omu sizi amanfo enua by heart and omu jijiji ska by heart 10,000 15,000 no omu wi omu say enua ni bia guo no omu ton yes Forestry Commission yenhwe ne because nsemo aye tete no ano ohye the new CEO, and I say any CEO.
First Commission. Okay, I will check.
Check it, mommy.
Yeah.
Say you new CEO, they are for the Nancy 110, but at least, meaning say it should be under Ministry of
Lands and
Natural Resources.
Yeah.
And Timebo. One okra be free Kumasi, okay. And you on for the Nancy 110. Now me the next week, baby, me nuya Mr. Boa, Honorable Boa, o se bia na me kwa kwhwe no. Because yen tena se, ama MPP for and say kro no ma ye ne yaba power no, no mo to aso eye ne omo pe. We will not sit down because they say no bibion be ye bia e de o time beba party no mo no. Wo mo nka ho, the MPP wo mo party e wuko. And they don't care. Until I was a buying no tenasipa na ohwe ne ekoso because every in previous baby or wha a man for that's what warm hard dwene pa. I don't know whether say we power authority. I want so minim say board time any day or when you start now no say His Excellency the President will soon commence on that because some of the areas they need to be up and doing pa. Until the American say yes, bibi ekoye. Nanso I was say yes, for muti ankasa.
I see. Alaji soro go down motene Madi.
Bachi.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Bachi.
Bibi eboko there.
Am I doing boko?
One at your phone so ana.
Oh, there be.
Man, this one 3 years before. Then you need to
no elections in sir. Ajuma mo the chance ana no day. Because to me to knows won't go. Akufa knows won't go. What's what the bomb? What's what the bomb ya neighbor?
What's what the bomb ya neighbor?
Now, what do say? Ajuma kesi akuma the tree better to
Ronaldo style no na. SIC.
I
mean oh yeah. Agenda almost 30 ye. Say omunje mu ena maame no implement sa agenda no. Na me also court. I'm yet to see.
Yeah,
but I'm surprised.
It is confirmed. Yeah.
Omampeni ene appointee chief executive.
Yeah.
Extension no extension omampeni. Board no so a oka say we want extension so board no so no yegu no. Board no a ema extension no yegu no. Into one be defending no a can answer. But it tells you how wicked the MPP are. Very wicked. Iti wati ewie de boko ya sabe share bio ebe share obo share senior communicator dey say I know dey we prefect na because we do yard now and say we dey because about baba ntemo
ono ba ha no na feel lunch ba
I think it like joke so call lunch hey
no
last year I'm calling Bisano. Asa bwache wankase wakola.
Sasa no nyan start you.
Debut ti won kola. Na go beka say oba na wo wi ama debut. It's good but inte beka say bwache. You started a finish so I believe say I started the year. Topics in there, topics now. But I think they are starting seeing the president doing this thank you tour so far. And the thank you tour no so kwa. One can say Hanuman to be a mama and take me be a mama. That one when you brony be president. Into Kobe be a no church and your ma or bar obey who you ma. Nyama wakikani na no nyama na na ka say we have a status a man no crapa ye bona baso but these are the things if I be crapo no ni sika crapo ni ho na now do all this kind of campaign but pedin jo Mahama say o mo hwe ama yenye sika a control projects ni na bi offer takurade market so kwan bia so de obewie oye project no ko voter original inquire John Muhammad ka say in fact MPP e wo road so from 2017 e be kan de o ka kasa so no na do did you attempt o fe buo bia no bia so today our central region so e ko down mo ase I'm even surprised me hu ha watch Central has it.
Because
me sure say I can't Robert switch out Cape Coast.
Cape not.
Reporter. Because in there no a 2-edge thank you to because one penny area for everybody no. There's another special thank you to in there. Because we can we have started campaign. One penny at the running mate echo tre Central G4. So they thank you, no, they thank you for say amount to Obama, and I'm also Oba as a vice president in the history of the country. And you may know AC and they were kept coast, Central Region, one penny to Obama. You watch it. Kakabeka, you say a chia obia, Monsa Alaji, no, Omomunian Koye. Yes, it's true. Watch it a structures, systems. Okay. Okay, structure. So if you don't also manage it, I'm over to say, yeah, jai system on okay. At home. Nobody, why say a political appointment, our will be there because a basa which made because political appointment will be any mistake. Dear, one penny, the young government for fraud, dear, overcock. Sir antics now 1 4 years say me the NDC that be no the antics they've been doing it but wherever it's
first no me yet NDC more
oh be here the government is sapia no be agena bet now say which na me no mo na be wherever is a political appointment I believe say we'll do the needful a process also John Mama say the president say we are resetting the country yeah adi amani ayefe amomani na akwedim so ebi also obomu say ye nyam boy CEO no because Africa pen swear in the minister of those areas you know be so council of states member and so all these things are here who say amount for honor I believe in it's an assurance say yen jobia and now was we have competent people who believe in the resetting agenda so much me Juma today you can see graphic still free NPP lose elections when even ministers say something and they want to push a campaign strategy the more we understand the expectation to do it at times so now those who are going to be there are not there so it has its own challenges but it's a month for and rest assured the president will deliver in terms of appointing people to occupy those positions. And a bill soon president now appointed Sam Crawford no senior day with him. Say CEOs now say the ministers no they will not take actions on some of these appointments and recommendations now but yen dear one bro. Me I've seen it before. I remember in 2014, 2015 I was close to Mr. Potofi. Where NADMO coordinator. Yeah. We were giving people opportunity. That NDC lose to election 2016. February, people who you claim to say they love the party, they were choking people, say, yeah, you ain't free her. Yeah, you ain't free her. This is what they did.
Oh,
yes. In fact, one of them, thinking say we know, didn't know idea is you. Yeah, winning elections, yeah, no, actually, this is good for all of us. On Fino. Then the person send again another message by, oh, I'm calling you are not picking. Don't me respond to them. So I say, what here said, baby. So these issues, you know, and I want to advise all of us, whoever will get opportunity.
2016, I know Nippon test will say you're good for all of us.
Now, someone muchukuchu.
Oh, okay.
Let's send a winnie and was sending message. Say, with a boy. A boy. Oh, these are the things they do. But I think say it's all advice for all of us, especially those of people who will get opportunity to lead. Among for we are so more party. We qualify to work in the positions among for what say. If it's an opportunity, we shouldn't deny our people to be there because we are going to work towards the vision of John Mahama. So be a campaign how can he be there to make you to succeed? So what you say? It's right to run everywhere. And so the resetting we beside me said now they say electoral commission about them say resetting no a baby resetting no. You see, other issue one either you believe in the cause to do the right thing, or you give way for the right thing to be done.
Okay.
There are only two options. You need middle one. No, we are not also ready to train you to learn.
Oh, okay.
Or that you are not ready to learn. Oh, they. Obama had 4 years to leave a good legacy. So any try to lock issues. Any there be in by boss. There be a time kakra.
But obi so dey for be pamochewa.
In fact, I have seen in that also has become clear. Most at times, we have not seen sign for no they are part of our institution. But most of the time, for no, there be a patch or the patch or other party in your party in government. They want to get the people who will be close to them, not by the sake of the party.
Oh, okay.
At least party. Party not. This is a party that have won power before, left power, come back to power. People around who understand this, these games are what to say senior brother or say next week also going forest commission.
Number forest.
Yes, I believe that watching. It will start slowly like this. Expectation they're higher, and by 2-3 months from now, we will get to a point people will say we are really doing the real business. Because the fact they say 1 month too.
Yeah, I feel
1 month
and then 1 month. And then on a seat.
And
Monya, no, mom date no.
Okay, fine. Who they finally say? But okay, who they you finally say?
1 month, no.
Yeah.
I have 4 weeks.
Okay.
It must be 1 month. I have 30 days.
Okay. 30 days in 1 month.
Okay, but you see, but you him say
be on the 7th.
And the next December no a month. Because December 31 days. No a month.
Oh, say e be run it through.
But only say but even with this 1 month.
Yeah, but me fan say, you clear we no. Alaji. Say be why are there ne. And now I say now the sit.
And now 16 now what you know.
Tie ne boso me no calculate here. I say see on the feet next month. Enko see sit ne so. And I'm out for fun Tuesday, 8 days.
I mean, say inclusive of the 8 days. 7 double Tuesdays no waka.
And double Tuesdays.
Also,
now training there. Now training there Sunday by 8 days in there.
But you see, when you go to the second week, and you 16 days, and you're 15.
Some weeks ni be one so a bit me could grab him. Days in there they can.
Week be
watching. Ni na 1 month. Oya yusu oya behave say afenyo marking life for now oya ebi a uto ngwa no person we say but you know even the 1 month now ya no about for say we have even done 2-3 months
oh Samu
yeah ebi so we continue from the day that we won the election and been also that from December 7th up to date but 1 month in although the march towards 2028 and started from December 7th, because that when people now me lose elections now, and I started the campaign for the 2028 elections. But as a government, the 1 month, but even the 1 month is very impressive so far, and I believe of all the things that we set to achieve, inshallah, it bet me achieve towards so that we get to 2028. As I ask for those party there, we'll come back to the people of Ghana and tell a good story.
Now, Cecilia, no, say no. Is ya mad wo coin fa because Ebiana or and I may meet him in paper.
Okay, this question I think that has been asked.
Yeah, and fan and walk because one, where what they say one cover be a near Wasobeshi the sense, so call the member. It is all better has a better headquarters wash anywhere. There's some now catch me. Mad wo coin.
But the fact is, no, I've made it clear. Say, I will serve the party and help the resetting agenda from the party office. There are those I believe say I can help to do the resetting agenda from the party office.
We are deputy director.
In fact, even a member of
defense minister.
No, even if I'm just a member of the party, I believe say I can serve the work of the resetting of agenda from the party side. That is my belief.
I say you for your pan champagne.
Now when I can say no. I think that this note
no. Me so meba. Yan ka se kona kopesika. at least omo kwa koye adwuma yi yenim so kwa koyi omo yema ye adwuma ma Ghana but at the end of the day bosumi akatua de obeje is that not it
obeje
mo ne mimi nim nie say mo party structure no if I'm wrong correct me a general secretary pe de tuaneka
entua
montuampo it was adwuma wo yi voluntary me boa etu be na bosumi no waje wo de no wate kakra ma me
but you know the joy of working okay sir anya krap anya krap nde ko lunch ko didi
me ko la me dis kan etu ya me de joy na etu ya
askala manu no
e bi kura wo ko ya sanda ho nso
hope no
obeti me sanda ho
baby o who say
hope you video
but you see at least everybody assess himself won't be but me play a role ebeboa those who are moving I believe say that's where they believe they can play the role to get a resetting agenda to be successful. I've always maintained say party or working from the party office is where I believe say I can make it to get our agenda or vision worked. Officially, they I'm not working in the government. Secretary said me compare position, and I say I will take a position. In fact, if I'm even called to take a position, I will decline it.
Oh,
yes.
Are you serious? Say a frost about Jihadama, Obegas Wonye.
May you party officer.
Obey party officer.
I have 2 years. Next year now, Alaji Mumba appointed now elected you. If it happens, say they appoint us again at the party office, we still work. But I want to work at the party office. That's where I believe say Metimia play a very good role.
Okay.
Yes.
I
am a honey hopper, and I love doing it. You sit back to see results. At times, a motivation. A motivation.
Why would you so my command in your comedian?
That be a command you. I went to a workshop in there. This is a workshop, na Nipano, during MPP time. He was working for the states. In fact, because the Voterian, the almost stop who say woman you must obey. Yes, definitely almost stop. No. At least today I passed through the shop and I saw Casa Dos. It gives you motivation. Say, son, you have done something for this part in the country. What we have to cross 2028. We must control and we shall cross it.
2028.
2028.
And this will win 2028.
Inshallah.
I feel that Banana one man too.
And
I will gain 2028.
We see.
48 months to go.
We can't allow to bring the nation records back to this country. We can't allow. In fact, it will be disservice to this country if you allow seats and things say it is enough for MPP to win elections again. No. In fact, now they have even made it clear. Say
MPP before can be.
Me see, there see, it even got to a point. Say it's clear now to say people like F.N. Manki should even come back to Parliamentary of Ghana again.
I saw losing the seat, you know.
But me, I'm sure I am clear in that one because Soja for new Juma winning baby.
Soja for new Juma winning baby.
Oh, Debbie.
Say I'm a bunker for
the. I be a election Juma be. I won't win. That one, it doesn't matter who. Once we are in government, it doesn't matter who is where. But our party will not allow for people to intimidate voters. No.
Is it better a 10 of the past one?
Oh, yeah, pass. No, among folks starting to say, and see, we will have, and I've always maintained, say, if this country goes to elections peaceful, the MPP cannot win those elections. We just check, baby, even if you say parliamentarians, MPP, so every time they will try to play those games. But yes, the time I think it has started. Our interest, political party is formed to win elections.
Okay.
So if you don't think winning elections, then
but ningina so one ebejina adwuma aban we.
I believe in Joma.
How am base, you know?
Yes.
And so ebesifa jima adwuma ne how motivation about Kodiama more party grassroots.
I believe say we will have time to link government and party.
Okay.
In fact, 2016, emphasis power.
There was a disconnect.
No disconnect in Nkwam. In fact, we're not telling our story.
Okay.
Then this was not telling the story.
Okay.
No. yen ka your story if we say
Obia
amafo be hu
okay.
Another time if for fire service nyama ya hear from within the fire service area yen ka story the MPP even a friend say hospital bed come the hospital now do lunches and tell a story.
Hospital bed.
Let me hold about lunching. Eh?
Hospital beds no. Oh, Independence Square. Omiya dini nyina san lie. And we call lunch or call commission only the best na. Esi kotalo se concrete sono. Lunch is because the issue is say we can compare because yen ye will be chere. Ye will be yo. Yeah, we have a lot to a bit me and say ya we anyway. Na samasa wunni hwe ya na ya bia obi abecha umpa. So yimpa na di chere Ghana for nyina. Ampa we say
we communicate and again communicating once you are even communicating you also need to bring your people along.
Okay.
There are certain things that we also need to engage our people. Go down to the constituencies. Actually, say, then you explain it well for the people to appreciate it. Those activities, we believe learning from the past things that is here, we will not repeat it this time around. We are not saying that it's 100% say elections are, because when we started this one, it's guaranteed. But we are going 2028, and as we are working towards win the next elections. But it will be the service for us to sit and watch the MPP winning power 2028, just to destroy things in you. Wati, I can assure you, from next month going, you will hear stories.
From next month?
I'm telling you, you will hear stories. And the stories, you see, in fact, people, until I am in the past, most of the minority members in the say, be our ministers, okay. Oh, I did a strategy. They are cutting the sympathy of people.